ladies and gentlemen. I'm Adam Wolf from Gamers Platform, and welcome to the next chapter in the lore of it all in World of Warcraft Legion. We're going to be picking right back up where we left off, looking at this beautiful crystal with this beautiful lady, Draenei. That dude totally ruined my shot by walking in front of me. But whatever, that's what you get for playing multiplayer games. So we're just going to be, and hopefully we're level 8 right now, so we're hopefully going to be hitting level 10 and picking our class in this episode. I have no doubt that we're going to be doing that. So let's continue our story. Now, if you remember correctly, or if you remember from last time, we left this one untouched because that is going to be a flight to Exodar, and I'd rather just get everything done while I'm here. So we're going to go and kill off the infected Night Stalker runt. Alright, we're just going to refresh our memory on why we're doing this. For what you've found, this is clearly our fault. We had gotten reports of crushed crystal fragments showing up. This is where we... Okay, so this is where we found that crystal in the stomach of one of the lion or tiger-looking NPCs. And so now we're just going to go find more, I think. I also got rid of Bagnon. I'm not used to that layout. I'm not anymore. I mean, if I was able to get... If the Teabag add-on... I know it sounds funny, but that's the name of it. If it worked properly, then I would have used that instead, but it didn't work. So I chose Bagnon, but I've never used Bagnon, and I'm just like, I'm not really feeling it. So, ooh, what's this? Power word shield. And I will continue to try and do my best when it comes to the reading of the quests and the voice acting, because my voice acting is terrible. I don't know. I guess it's because I've never really... I did it like all this weekend, so I don't know why it's so different doing it on a pre-recorded video. But I don't know. Maybe I don't want to look like a fool. Because it's serious business, playing video games and whatnot. Now, I'm recording this episode before I really get any kind of feedback, if I was to get any kind of feedback on the first episode. So, I don't know whether you guys want the full Monty, as they say, or if you want it cut down, so I'm just going to record. I can't wait. I want to be a Shadowpriest, and I'm excited to be one. So, that's leather. Can't wear that. But I will definitely try and add some sort of flair to the reading of the quests. I did a really good job on this past weekend with it. Like, I was really spot on with the reading and trying to give a voice to the characters. But I don't know, yesterday I don't know, it was pretty late though. It was actually like, when did I start recording? 9?
I don't have a target.
Or something. And I rendered it after I was done at like 11:30 at night. So I mean, my tongue was pretty tied up because I was tired. So I don't know, maybe that's a big reason why. But we're starting fresh. We're starting much earlier today. It's just before 1 p.m. And so we've got plenty of time to record, do things right, and render. I'm just really excited to be into this game. I just watched a video on a little bit of an origin story on Arthas, and boy, his backstory is tragic, man. It is a tragic one. Found out that he knew Moradin, he knew Uther. Moradin was actually his mentor. He had a horse. Got it at the age of 9. Then an accident happened where both its front legs were broken, and so he had to put it down. Yeah, it was pretty just a messed up backstory, and I can see why he decided to seek the aid of Frostmourne, but unfortunately that was his ultimate downfall, was his susceptibility to Frostmourne. I don't know why I decided to move in on this guy. I'm a freaking caster. What the heck's wrong with me? What was I thinking? So I'm going to try to give him an accent as best as I can. I've never read anything in Russian, but we'll see how it goes. Huh? Alright, so we're gonna go up north here. Do this one. We have to speak to the High Chieftain at Stillpine. Now, apparently there's a mountain here that you can get that allows you to use the mount at level 1. I don't have that mount, unfortunately. I can't remember how you get it, though. I think it was... Did it have something to do with the guild? I think it might have something to do with guilds. I don't know, really. To be honest, I honestly don't know. I just know that it exists. And that I don't have it. But yeah, so I got rid of Bagnon. Kept, obviously, that. I kept this. Why would I not keep that, right? We got Power Word Shield, which will be... It'll become useless when I switch to Shadowpriest. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure I can be Shadowpriest at level 10. I'm pretty sure. Alright, so we got some... These guys definitely don't need a Russian accent. But I will do my best to give them something. Speaking pretty good English. Maybe just give them like a growl or something.
My brother and I were hunting in the woods to the east when we were ambushed by strange insect-like beasts. Such aberrations have never before been seen in Azurmist. Could they be a sign of the coming apocalypse? The apocalypse that you are destined to prevent. If you truly are the promised one, you will strike the creatures of the apocalypse down and bring me their hides. From their hides I can fashion armor of great power. Find them to the east, beyond the road.
That was pretty good. I gotta give myself a pat on the back for that one. And this one's even smaller. So I'm gonna have to give it a higher pitch. That one dried out my throat real quick, so let's do this one.
These are dark days.
That's pretty much the same one. How do I go about doing this? Let me try this.
These are dark days, promised one. Even the Murlocs are kicking our tails. Literally. Unfortunately, more than just my ego has been bruised. While our relationship with this Sylphin Murlocs has always been tenuous, never could we have imagined that they would have the gall to attack us and steal our food stores. Travel west to the Silting Shore.
I'm sorry.
Silting Shore and recover our stolen foodstuffs. And if you see a dark-skinned Murloc with a patch of white fur stuck in between his webbed toes.
I'm guessing he wants us to kill him. That one was a bit harder. I figured I'd had to go higher because he's such a smaller. He's a smaller dude.
For centuries, we lived in relative peace with the creatures of the land. Several months ago, Kurs began to see dark omens. The peace that we enjoyed for so long was to be lost. The extent of the catastrophe could not be known. So it would be that the gods would shadow our land, turning both friend and foe against us. But there was something else. Amidst the chaos, a hero would rise, a hero not of Stillpine blood. The promised one would deliver us from the devastation. That prophesied a hero was you.
I added a little bit, a few extra words that didn't exist. Again, kind of just reading on the fly. I apologize. Okay, so the Stillpine have seen us, or seen me as the hero that brings them out of the darkness. But yeah, so now they've got problems with the Murlocs that they've never really had before. I mean, the relationship, as the one said, has never been great with the Murlocs, but, I mean, whose relationship really has been great with the Murlocs? Nobody likes Murlocs. If Murlocs could disappear from this world, I'd be happy.
I need to target something first.
No, you don't. Definitely, yeah. Ravagers. No hide right off the bat.
This does not look promising.
I can't wait to get a mixer one day so that way I can have some of these, like, effects that, maybe I could just, instead of, like, how am I going to put this? Like, instead of having a compressor be done through software, I'll have it through the hardware, and so therefore it'd be probably much better for sure, and definitely have a condenser microphone.
Inventory is full.
Inventory full already? Jeez. I thought I cleared that out. I mean, I know I did a couple other quests last night, but come on. Past when I cleared it out, that is.
I can't carry anymore.
I know, as long as we have the skins, that's okay, or the hides, excuse me. But yet again, another situation where the crash landing of the Draenei ship caused heartache to yet another group of people, not just the Blood Elf, or was it the Blood Elf? Yeah, that guy was a Blood Elf, wasn't he? Was it the Blood Elf or just an elf? I don't know. Not just to the elf that we found on the island over there, but to the Stillpine tribe as well, and it's turning out like the Draenei have really caused some issues. Not intentionally, of course, but it was unfortunate nonetheless. All right, we got 3 more to go. Nope. Two more. Nope. Still going. So, normally, back in the early days when I played this game, I would see these kinds of quests as, like, well, not very pertinent to the main story and stuff like that, but believe it or not, it has a lot to do with the main story. You know, the Draenei being forced away from their original home to crash land here. Their crash landing has affected this land, and therefore they have to, basically what I'm doing here is righting the wrongs, or at least some of the wrongs that have befallen the creatures and people of this land that we're not, you know, that we aren't native to. So I find that very interesting. You know, these aren't just side quests that you just do. They all have some sort of meaning towards the main story, which is awesome. I absolutely love that. So, you know what? I'll take this road. I'm going to take this road so that we go up and around. We'll discover this location here, and then we'll just work our way down. See, Blood Mist Isle is up here somewhere. It's right there. Can we actually look out and see it? That'd be pretty cool. Well, actually, I wouldn't be looking over there. I'd be looking up here. So, let's take a look. Let's see if we can see it. God, this is easily one of the best looking starting areas ever. The Blood Elf is actually a very good starting area. Like, these two races, when they came in Burning Crusade, again, I never, well, I can play it now, but I never played Vanilla WoW. I jumped into Burning Crusade, and so obviously, yep, there it is right there. You can actually just go to it. Sweet. But, you know, the Blood Elf area I've experienced, this area I've experienced, both are extremely beautiful, and I gotta give props to Blizzard. I mean, right off the bat, the first expansion of the game, the two races that came with that expansion, both their starting areas are way better looking than any of the base races. Humans, orcs, whatever, trolls especially. I mean, the trolls, back in the early days, I think they start in a different spot nowadays, but back in the early days, it was like, you started in the Barrens, basically. It was pretty boring. Boring and brown would be how I would describe that. Yeah, there's Blood Mist Isle. I can see why they call it Blood Mist. Look at that. That looks so pretty. Some crystals over there. They're not purple, they're red. I hope we get to go over there. Yeah. Might as well kill it. I mean, it's here. It's gonna bug me. To be honest, though, I may not be able to do those voices for very long. I'll give it a shot, though. I don't wanna stop, because it's honestly, I would love to be a voice actor. But again, my microphone is not great for voice acting. It is a vocal microphone, but it's more for like this or singing. Not great for voice acting. Voice acting, they get some much better microphones to do that with. Okay, so we're here to collect the grain because these guys stole it from their storerooms. So I will do just that. Kill these murlocs happily. I hate murlocs. Exact reason why right there. Because of the stupid noise that they make, and the fact that they basically can detect you from a mile away. I know that's normal distance, but it always seems like they're just a pain in the ass. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and get this one. Ha! Alright, this, let's see. Instant, 7.5 seconds cooldown, and it lasts for 15 seconds.
I can't carry anymore.
Was somebody already here? I only found one bag so far. Damn. I think somebody else was here. Oh, man. We're getting pretty close, man. Level 10. It's around the corner.
Inventory is full.
Oh, they can carry the... Okay, good. Then I can just kill them. Bags of grain aren't always going to be out in the open for me to take. I can just kill a bunch of these guys and they might have it.
I can't carry anymore.
I know. This is why I'm taking up tailoring. But nobody seems to be dropping any linen cloth, which I could really use. I've only had a few pieces drop.
Inventory is full.
When I go back next, I'll clear up my inventory again. Yeah, I'm just used to the base bags now. Like I
can't carry anymore.
Ooh. Speaking of which, I'm gonna kill this guy anyway, just because. Oh really? That's how that's gonna be, huh?
Inventory is full.
There's a quest. Get rid of this. Yep. Don't need those. We're good. You recover the piece of fur that Gurf had lost, quote-unquote, in his struggle with the Murlocs. Return the fur to Gurf and let him know that the fearsome Murgurgula has been slain. Murgurgula. All right, let's head on back. I didn't realize, I didn't even read the character's name. His name is Gurf. And I just killed McGurgula to give Gurf his fur back. It's a mouthful. Gurf wants you to go kill McGurgler. McGur. Gurf. You want me to go kill McGurgler? I am literally the only one finding this amusing. I'm sure if whoever's watching this is probably like, good lord. SMH, right? SMH, bro. Lol. OMG, SMH, lol. Raffle. Okay, so I'm going to do the little guy first because his voice was harder to do. All right, let's do this. All right, here we go. Gurf's dignity.
Is that what I think it is?
I don't think that's exactly it. Gurf spits on the clump of fur and tries to affix it to the hairless patch on his backside.
This will have to do for now. Hopefully one of the shaman will be able to repair the damage.
Level up.
Delicious grain. Barcat will be delighted.
Good thing he didn't have a lot to say.
The beasts are ugly creatures. Even the blind watcher could see them, and he's blind. Not only is the prophecy true,
I don't think this is the right one. This voice.
this armor is also amazing. Surely it is armor fit for a champion, and I will sell it to you at a discounted prices for this one. I jest, the first piece is complimentary.
I can't carry anymore.
Damn it. Is one of you guys like a salesman? I could sell crap. There you are. Let me go sell this useless stuff so I can finish this quest. That is the only thing that's going to slow down the progress of our story here, is me being stupid. Alright, I'm going to sell all the junk. Junk. Don't need that. Definitely don't need those. I don't think I need these anymore. I'm pretty sure I don't. I might just eat this. Just to... yeah, there you go. Why is it doing that? This belongs here. It never... oh, you know what? Because I haven't, like, assigned this to anything, so it's just going to be like, I'm stupid. Consumables. There you go. Let's do that. And then we'll sort that. Bing, bam, boom. We're done. All right. There's that, but I'm not a cooking person yet. I don't think I need these. I really hope I don't. As you travel south and seek out the people that injure... Okay, so I don't think I need those. I need this. I don't need this. I don't need the wand either. I just got this. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to eat. So that way I get the stamina bonus. Okay. There you go. Then I'm going to put this on because it's nice. Ooh, she looks pretty. Accessorizing. Made her look way better than that thing did. Thing was not very flattering. Let's just sell this crap. There we go. Now, we'll go finish this quest. There we go. Okay. I have no belt. All right. Well, there you go. All right. Yeah, all right. Let's go talk to Kurz.
Kurz the Revelator. After the crystal storm had subsided, a beast of myth appeared in our village. Brought here by the invading wildkin, this beast, the Kurkin, laid waste to our village. Many Stillpine were slain in defense of our lands by this fiend, and many have since lost their lives attempting to subdue the beast. In my visions, I have seen one defeat the Kurkin. The one must be you, Lexia. You are our only hope. Enter Stillpine Hold and slay the Kurkin. Bring me his hide as proof of deed.
Okay, awesome. So, not only did we ravage their lands by accident, but we brought upon the beast. Lovely. My people are turning out to be just fantastic.
I am Stillpine the Younger, heir to the Stillpine legacy. As you can see, my defenders have set up a death trap for the raving wildkin that attack from inside Stillpine Hold. While we are able to hold them off out here, none of my defenders have been able to infiltrate the hold. If you could get inside and slay their leader, it might give us an opportunity to strike. Find Chieftain Umuru and destroy him. Slay any crazed wildkin that you encounter inside as well.
It's actually pretty good. I got a completely different voice out of that one.
As High Chief, my immediate concern is the root of the corruption in Stillpine Hold. Why did the wildkin, once our allies, attack us? Why have they taken residence in Stillpine Hold?
I know this isn't the same voice that I had earlier.
Perhaps something inside will hold the answer. Search Stillpine Hold for clues as to the source of corruption.
I'm not going to remember all the voices that I do, to be honest. To be completely upfront with you guys, I'm not going to remember any of these. I'm just going to come up with whatever I can think of. There's just so many characters. So they may sound different each time. Oh, come on. Somebody's already killed everybody. You know. Alright, looks like they're actually respawning. I know that the chief I've used, I'll remember his. His is pretty easy to remember. I guess the other guy that gave me the quest here, I'll be able to remember as well. We'll see. That's already... We're already almost halfway up to level 9. Dude, we are so close to level 10 and choosing a talent tree. We're gonna go to Shadowpriest. Thank you. Thank you for all your crap. Wonder when I can start making bags. But again, I need more linen cloth and nobody's dropping it. Usually humanoids tend to drop this stuff, but these guys are not dropping it. They're dropping beaks instead. I'm not sure what that's all about. I should be showing offline. I hope I am. I don't want anybody thinking I'm looking to play with anybody right now. This episode might actually be edited. I'm not... Oh, got him. All right. That was close. They almost killed him. The freaking NPCs almost killed him without me doing anything. Look at them. Yeah, sure, they haven't been able to clear this place out, but look at what they're doing. What do you mean they're not able to clear this place out? Look at how big this wildkin is compared to little old me. Look at this. Look at these guys go ape on these guys. I do know that with the old ways of the Shadowpriest, I couldn't buff anybody, which was unfortunate. I couldn't throw, you know, priest buffs on anybody, because if it was a holy buff, then, well, You couldn't buff people in shadow form. Ooh, there's the Gherkin. I hope he doesn't get pulled. I'd like to not have him get pulled. I'll take this guy out first, so I have some room to roam around the back here. Oh, good. You joined in without me having to interrupt your walkies over there. Oh, you're a big doggy. I am barely using any mana at all. It's like regenerating as soon as I freaking use it, basically. There we go. The Kirkin's hide. And we've got the crystal. On the surface, the crystal appears to be a piece of the Exodar. Something has gone terribly wrong with this crystal, however, and it is blood red and rapidly dissolving into the water supply of the cave. This may explain the unusually aggressive behavior of the creatures in Azuremist. Return to High Chief Stillpine with this information. So this... Oh, okay. Hi. How you doing? Why are you guys here? This might actually be the reason we go to Bloodmist Isle. Oh my god, their freaking respawning is ridiculous. I'm gonna go around the dog this time. Not that I can't kill him, obviously. That's easy enough, but let's try to get back, shall we? Almost level 10. I'm excited. I'm excited to be a Shadowpriest. I could totally be a healer priest. I don't have a problem with that. I really like Shadowpriest. But I'm more curious if I actually don't like the way that they changed the Shadowpriest according to what Jeremy has told me, then I'll probably switch over to a healer, but I think Shadowpriest should be fine. I mean, I'll probably get used to it. And I'll just be like, yeah, that was fine. It was good. I liked it. I see you guys are standing out here doing nothing. Thanks. Thanks for doing nothing. Let's see. I think it was this guy that I had... Whoa! Oh. Kurtz grunts at you.
The Promised One has emerged victorious. The prophecy is nearly complete. Now about that hide. Take the Kirkin's hide to Mordo. On the other side of the village, you will fashion the hide into an item of your choice.
Cool. They're giving me stuff.
This may very well be the opportunity that we needed. I will send an attack at once. The Stillpine thank you for your service, Lexia.
Hey, level 10. There it is. Bing, bam, boom. So it starts you off as a discipline priest. I'm going to activate Shadowpriest. Completely changed over. Okay, so we got Mind Blast. This is no mana use on this. Holy crap, that's different. All right, and so there's Mind Flay. What's the cooldown? Is this a cooldown? It's a 9-second cooldown, so that's like a one-time use sort of thing. Mind Flay, definitely going to do that. That'll go there. Do I have the ability to heal myself? Yes, I do. Okay, so just want to make sure I still have Flash Heal. But now we are Shadowpriest.
These blood crystals that you saw, my scouts have seen many more to the north.
That's Bloodmist Isle.
I thank you for aid, but now ask that you leave me to confer with the elders. I will call for you once I have spoken with the other elders of the village. The hold is saved, and soon my people will make their way back to the ancestral home. The prophecy has come to pass, and a new age of prosperity begins for Snowpine. But I fear that darkness looms ahead for your own people. There are questions left unanswered, visions of prophecy unseen. Return to your leaders and tell them of what you have seen here. And promised one, should you ever require the aid of Stillpine, you have merely to ask.
Cool. We have the confidence and the help of the Stillpine tribe. I'm not sure if they ever get used, but, you know, hey, you never know.
Hello, hero.
I think that's how I made him sound.
This made the strongest armor.
Oh, wait.
This is the strongest armor I've ever made. Make good use of it, Lexia.
Really? A pair of shoes is the strongest armor you've ever made? You gotta stretch your legs a little bit more there, buddy. All right, I'm gonna go sell some of this stuff. What's this?
The swift purple griffin.
Why did this show up on my palette? Can I ride this already?
No.
No, that's impossible. The swift purple griffin. Swift purple griffin. No. Why did this show up? Is it because I can buy the apprentice riding skill? Does the apprentice riding teacher exist right now? I don't even know. Oh yeah, then there's the armor thing. Oh. Oh, was that only... Oh, it was only 15 minutes. Duh. Alright, back to Azure Mist Watch we go. I'm not sure why this showed up. I didn't, Why did they put that on my palette? Can you ride at level 10 now? Is that a thing? So, first of all, I don't see a problem with this. It's channeled, okay, causing 116 shadow damage over 3 seconds and slowing their movement speed. Oh. It only lasts 3 seconds, whereas before it lasted like forever. I can see a minor issue in that. But, hey, you know, I'm sure it was due to balancing. Every change they make with abilities is balancing. You know, it has something to do with it. So, it only lasts 3 seconds, but doesn't cost any mana, and it's channeled, and it's I mean, the best part is it doesn't cost any mana, which is fantastic, I think. What the hell? Where the hell did he come from? Where did you come from? You think you can just sneak up on a lady like that? I don't think so, pal. He just randomly showed up out of nowhere. This appears to be a bounty ledger. You cannot understand the blood elf language, but you note that there is a picture depicting a dead Draenei, a smiling blood elf standing over the corpse, and a symbol of what you think is some sort of blood elf currency. They put a hit out on Draenei. You must inform the Exarch. That's interesting. Blood elves don't like me, even though I saved one of their kind over on that island. Why would the Blood Elves come all the way over here? This is where the Blood Elves start. Right here. How the hell did they get all the way over here? It's one hell of a trip. Alright. Again, saving that. So I need to go to Exodar. It's an old quest, but hey, you know, what are you going to do? Exarch, we have troubling news. The Blood Elves are not going to leave us alone. Maybe in Exodar I can get riding skills. He's got an extra one. Alright, let's read this one. You have survived the wilds of our new home and shown yourself a cut above the others. I believe that you have come of age to assist those battling on the front lines of Bloodmist. The hand of Argus could use a Draenei like you. Report to Toralius, the pack handler. You will find him outside the Exodar tending to the Elec. Give him these orders so that he may direct you towards your new duties on Bloodmist.
Good health, long life.
Yes, I am very busy, Lexia. By the beardless, geometric head of Oros. It is good you brought this to me, Lexia. These blood elves are out for, well, blood. Velen will be informed at once. Take this as a reward. Ooh, hands. Visions, you say? Interesting. And this prophecy has come to pass? But you say they saw the power core of the Exodar? And Oros was also in the vision. What can it mean?
Do not lose faith.
Okay, so let's see. We've got the profession trainer. We got the tradesman. I don't think the riding trainer. We got the battle pet trainer. But I don't think the riding trainer's here. Warrior, mage. There's mining. I don't want to do mining, though. Tailoring and then something else. I can't... I'm not sure exactly what I want to do yet. General goods, first aid. Yeah, the riding trainer's not here. So, on to Exodar, finally. Now, wait a second, though. Okay, that's that guy. And then we've got that all the way down there. Let's go down there. Again, don't want to leave until I've done everything here. I know that I'm probably going to be coming back from Exodar. Okay, just bear with me here. We finally made it to level 10. We're a Shadowpriest. And now we can begin our reign of evil. I'm just kidding. We're the Alliance, we are good. Of course, then again, technically the Horde's not bad, so... Well, with Garrosh they were. Ah, little watery dew. This is how enveloped I get in this game. It's almost been an hour. Minus the first couple minutes where I was, like, setting, getting the recording started and syncing up and all that stuff. I actually spent a lot of time in this beginning area. I think there's actually quests over here, too. Dude, and I know I think there are dwarves over here. There's no freaking way I'm attempting a Scottish accent. No. I used to be able to do it. I can't do it anymore. I used to be able to do Scottish and Irish. I can't do either one of them decently enough to, not be crappy. So, I will not attempt that. I thought there were dwarves over here. Oh, there's a dwarf right there.
Light be with you.
You say that you found one of our crew and that she is injured? What the freaking hell? Really? Couldn't just leave the chicken alone, huh? What the hell? I will send one of my crewmen to your village immediately. I don't think this is the right... I am Admiral Odysseus of Alliance Naval Command. Our ship was forced to port on your island due to an infestation of sorts. It's embarrassing to even talk about, but goblins somehow managed to stow away in the holds of both my ships. Last night, while most of the ship's crew was asleep below deck, they struck. Stranger still, they took our navigation gear and jumped ship. They disappeared into the thicket, east of here. Will you go in search of our gear? It will make for a strong gesture.
Be careful.
Okay.
What can I do for you?
Avast ye, matey. Cookie is me name. Cooking is me game. The McWeak sauce bloodline be a long line of cooks and tradesmen that work to please the more delicate senses of man and woman. The Admiral be right. Ye are a resourceful one. Mayhap ye could help Cookie out. If I serve the crew chicken for dinner again, I'll be sent to the Brig Fisher. I noticed there be crawlers along the coastline. Lots of crawlers. Bring me crawler meat, and I'll be forever indebted to you. Help a reformed pirate out.
See you around.
I think that was pretty good. I knew, as soon as I saw the Admiral, I'm like, one of these guys is going to be a pirate. I just knew it. 3 seconds is actually pretty long. But I'm actually happy that it doesn't cost any mana to channel. It used to. It used to eat away at your mana. No meat. That one didn't give me any meat. What the hell? Well, so far I'm not really hating the changes. I know Flay used to be longer. I think it was like, what was it, 5 or 6 seconds worth of cast time, but you know. I think at that time it also required mana. So the trade-off is cut the time in half, but no mana cost, which is, honestly, I don't mind that. That's pretty good. I'll take the no mana cost over anything. That's a benefit, really. It got buffed. I guess because they figure, you know, it's like the main ability that you use when you're fighting as a Shadowpriest. So it's just like, the whole point of a Shadowpriest is damage over time. And if your dots, like including Mind Flay, cost you more mana than it's worth, it's not really worth it. So, you know, I'll take the half that's the cast time for no mana. I'll take that. That's definitely worth trade-off. A worthwhile trade-off, I should say. Damn, not all of these guys are giving me what I want. Give me what I want! Wait. Hopefully this will be the last one. Yeah, alright, let's go to the ships. That would be all the way down there. Oh no, not the ships, the stuff. That was weird. I briefly, like, went out of this area and it was like, yeah, no, we don't recognize this for this quest. The quest basically became untracked for a second there. That's weird. I barely even went into the water, and it's like, yep, yep, yep. Yep, 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 yep. You know, I might actually cut this one down, to be honest. I might actually cut this episode down, kind of like, you know, again, cut to where I'm doing the things, and then cut back to the story, so that way we don't, you know, to see if you guys like it, really. To see if you're okay with it. I don't know. I'll think about it.
Surrender your mind to me.
You know, I guess they could have just... They probably could have just, I don't know, made it so that Mind Flay is just a constant channel instead of only 3 seconds. I mean, it is... that's basically what you're doing, is you're just constantly casting it anyway. So if you're going to make it your primary attack, then you might as well... Oh, here we go. Some linen cloth, finally. I mean, if you're going to make it the primary attack, you might as well just, like... have it be an infinite cast time instead of having us click it every single time. Because that's what we're doing anyway. So why make it so that we have to click it every single time? That just doesn't make any sense. You know? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Mind Blast first, and then Shadow Word Pain. Oh, actually, I don't need to even bother with those guys. I'll just go around here, grab this. There we are. And go back. Ready. I will say this about the grass, though. It is tall. As you can see, gnomes can hide in it. What is it with these people in this freaking thing? Is that the same guy? Now I'm wondering. Is that the same idiot who was just jumping around me while I was trying to freaking read the quest yesterday? That's all I want to know. Yeah, I gotta have water when you're talking a lot, you know? Gotta have that water. That's why you always see stand-up comedians with, like, water next to them or, you know, bottles of water. Some of them have alcohol when they do it. It's a lubricant. Alrighty. I probably should just remove that, because it honestly doesn't really... Any luck, stranger? You are a resourceful one. That was read wrong. You're a resourceful one. With our navigation gear, we can figure out just how far we've veered off course. But wait, what's this? There's something rolled up in the map. Let me see. These are orders from Mogul Razdunk of the Venture Company. According to these plans, they're here to strip mine the island of the crystal wreckage, then hijack our ships once they're finished. By Bronzebeard's bushy brow! This is why they forced us to land. What? That doesn't seem like a question. How could they know of our plans? I smell a traitor. Level up. I've wondered about this for some time now, but this proves it to be true. There's a traitor among us. The plans left behind by the goblins document the conspiracy. Since I don't know who it could be, I'm going to need your help in finding the traitor. None of my crew can be trusted. If this is going to work, I'm going to need a hollowed-out tree and leaves. Search near the loggers north of us for the tree. You'll need to find the leaves by yourself. Check the forest. Really? The forest containing trees? Who would have thunk? And then, of course, female voices. There's no way I'm going to do it. While some may look at our current predicament as an unfortunate turn of events, I sense that we are here for a reason. The inevitable hand of fate has pushed us in this direction. The reason why will become evident in time. To the west lies an ancient night elf city, now in ruin and overrun with Naga. It would be remiss of me to sit idly by as the Naga tainted my ancestral lands. You have shown yourself a capable priest. Honor my people and cleanse the ruins of their unwelcome inhabitants.
What's on your mind?
What's on your mind? The priest tells me that the ruins to the west are what's left of a night elf civilization. That got me thinking about what my pappy used to always say about the night elf ruins. Sonny, whenever you see night elf ruins, night elf relics are sure to be close by. Now, what kind of a dwarf would I be if I didn't hire the first person I saw to go digging up night elf relics for me? Now, get going.
Safe travels.
Again, I'm not even going to bother attempting a Scottish accent. I can briefly do phrases, but that's about it. That's as far as it goes. There's a tailoring trainer right there. Yeah.
Hey there.
Arr, arr, shiver me timbers. Sorry, lass. I gotta practice me pirate lest I forget it.
Yes, I forget. That's funny.
Bless your heart, stranger. This'll go a long ways in lifting the morale of the crew.
Safe travels.
All right, so let's
Good day to you.
sell crap. Do I have a set of hands? I don't. Let's put that on before I accidentally sell it. And no bracers either, so let's put that on as well. And there's another stamina boost thing. Sell that.
Have a good one.
For now. Anyway, let's get our boosts back. I'll also put this one on for armor. So far, no use for the water, but you never know. Alright, now, I've got a stamina boost and now an armor boost, so we're good. Oh. Yeah, might as well just do this one while we're next to it. Go find the leaves in the forest, they say. It'll help us out, they say. Freaking... This is what I'm reduced to. Now, this quest line, helping the captain and whatnot, or admiral, excuse me. Don't want to insult him now. I believe is truly kind of like a side quest. Like this has nothing to do with the main story at all. It's just a group of privateers, as we will call them, even though one of them is a pirate, that got stranded here, and now they're kind of like fighting with the Venture Company. Man, I'll tell you what, these would be a lot easier to spot if I turned down the environment detail. But I'm not going to do that because this looks way too good to turn it down. I did it again. It's not the way I wanted to do it. I wanted to do Mind Blast first, and then... maybe I should switch them so I don't forget. Since my first instinct is to do that ability in the third slot. Alright. I know, it's a lot of running, but you know what? Still trying to decide whether I want to cut this together or not. And it won't be like a 2-hour video. Probably be like an hour if I cut out all the walking bits. I don't know. I really hate to cut things. I really don't like doing it. Especially if I don't have to. Alright, where's this hollow tree that he spoke of? There it is. There you go. Now, since we're already here, might as well turn it in. Just to see where things go. And then we'll go to the ruins. So, really, what this is about is me helping these guys settle their quarrel with the Venture Company, and then helping this Night Elf with preserving her the Night Elf ruins for her. All because she just saw them on the shore, and she was like, "Oh my God, no, can't do this."
What can I do for you?
I must warn you, when I ask of you next will be dangerous. I won't think less of you if you decide not to help me out, Lexia. According to the plans, the traitor and the leader of the goblins, Giesel, are to meet at the cove on the western island. I need you to be at that meeting, Lexia. Remember the tree and leaves? You're going to wear them. It's a perfect disguise. Go to the cove and look for a Naga flag. If the flag is there, it means a meeting is planned. Use the disguise kit when you see the flag and wait. Eventually, the traitor will show up. Let the meeting finish, then return to me with the identity of the scoundrel.
Go with honor, friend.
Alright, so we're gonna go... It's pretty much in the same direction. Just gonna go here first. Well, it's a good thing I finished it first. Otherwise, I'd be just going right back to there. I'd go over here, do all this, turn them all in, and then have to go right back over here. So, while I'm heading in this direction, it'll be convenient for me. Do a little bit of swimming. It's like she's flying but forgot how. And she's using the water as a buffer. That's what it looks like. Because, you know, I'm roughly a little bit above the water, and so it just looks like she's flapping her wings. See why I changed them? So that way I can do Mind Blast first because it takes time to cast, and then rapidly hit with Shadowward Pain. The whole reason I switched the two. Another quest. You cannot make out any of the symbols on the tablet. Perhaps the priestess would be able to decipher the mysterious runes. This ought to be interesting. Well, first things first, though, we're gonna do that. Ancient relic. I like how it shows that I'm basically targeting their mind. Oh, what? You guys are aggro? Oh. I see. Mind Flay still causes AoE damage. But it didn't say that, though. That used to be an ability you had to, like, kind of acquire later on, but... Does it already do it? Because I saw that wave go, you know, come out of the Naga that I was actually already hitting. It's not this, is it? No. That's weird. Maybe it's just when, like, other enemies get close. Maybe they changed it so that it automatically has an AoE attack on it. I don't know. That'd be nice if it did. That way I wouldn't have to waste any time on or any kind of like talent on trying to either decide between that or something else. I miss the old talent trees. The old talent trees gave you more freedom for customization. Dude, I'm not even touching my mana. What the? Because none of my abilities actually use mana. What? What is this? How could this be bad? Why does Jeremy say he doesn't like the way they changed them? That's amazing. I don't use any mana to do any of my abilities. Why is that a bad thing? That's fantastic. I don't know what he was talking about. I don't know. Maybe later on I'll figure out what he was talking about. But that so far, yeah, big thumbs up. Big thumbs up. Thumbs way up. I don't use any mana to cast my ability. I'm like, why am I not burning any mana right now? I thought Mind Flay was the only one that wasn't. No, these are just like no mana. None whatsoever. I think the only mana I'm going to be, you know, spending might be just on buffs or debuffs, really. Though, technically, Shadowward Pain is a debuff. And it doesn't cost me any mana. It's just an instant. That's unbelievable. Oh, that's so much better. Blizzard, you beautiful bastards. No mana to channel, no mana to cast Shadowward Pain, no mana to use Mind Blast. I mean, it's just like, how could that be bad? Ever. Alright, some of these are just like, you know. Nope, don't need her. Is it done? Yeah. It's all done. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. So, now we know why we're attacking the Naga, because these are ancient. Yeah, see, look at that. It's like, all of a sudden, is like an AoE attack automatically. You don't have to actually upgrade it to be one. But it looks like they have to be next to each other in order for that to actually happen. But that's cool. You know, you go into an instance run, most of the time you're pulling large groups, so, you know, you're always going to be wanting to hit them with an AoE. I think before you had to upgrade it to, there was this Mind Flay, what was it? It had an upgrade. It was Mind something. I can't remember what it was. Oh, there's a relic. So they're glowy bits. Why was there a relic in the water? It wasn't even in the area that they said that it was supposed to be in. Wait, can't you open up those barnacles? Yeah, look at that. So, did they just, like, disappear or something? Ah, sucks not having bags. No worries, though. I'll make them myself. Alright, there's another one. I thought I saw another one. So, we're preserving the ancient ruins for the Night Elf while stealing ancient relics for the greedy dwarf. Go figure. That's just silly. Contradictory personalities. So wait, the clam... Yeah, okay, that's a crafting reagent, meaning that you can use it in cooking. And I believe cooking is a basic one as well. Yeah, it's cooking, first aid, for fishing, and archaeology. But I'm not interested in any of those at the moment. Maybe cooking. Because cooking can be really beneficial for food benefits. You know, all the buffs that you get from food sometimes. They can be very helpful. Like the stamina buff. What was it? Level 15 I get Shadow Form or something? I can't remember. I want to say it's level 15, but I'm probably completely wrong on that one. Oh, look at all the relics. Dude, we're going to be going ham on this place. Which I feel bad because it's like, I'm trying to, these are ancient ruins. I don't even remember what level it was. I think it's like level 20 you have to be to do archaeology. I never finished doing any of the archaeology things. Like, I never finished digging up entire sets. Might do that. I don't know. If they have their own story behind them, that'd be pretty cool. To kind of just, like, dig up artifacts and find out the backstory to them and stuff. I know that you can get some pretty decent gear from it, but that's, like, you know, gear that kind of gets beaten out by, you know, stuff you would get in instance runs or raids or whatever. Again, still not sure on whether or not I should include instance runs, to be completely honest. I mean, I just don't think that they will be useful story-wise. I know that they have stories, but whether they pertain to the ultimate overall arcing story, I don't know. Just gonna go around these guys. I have unread mail. Go figure that. I always have unread mail. I forgot to change the project rate. Oh, that's not good. Can I change it in the middle? That'd be a bit weird, wouldn't it? Well. Oh, well. It'll still be better quality than OBS. OBS, well, that's not great quality. It compresses the audio so badly that it all sounds digital, and it's just like, ugh. Give me analog. Not that this is analog entirely. This is, I mean, I'm going from an XLR cable into a USB cable, so it's clearly being transmitted into digital, but it goes through an analog connection to begin with. Alright, there is Trader's Cove. That's funny. That's ironic. Well, this is, yeah, Silver Mist Isle. Okay, so that's that. This is ridiculous. A random tree in the middle of a freaking beach. Sure. Yeah, why not? Oh, engineer overgrind?
Hi, how are you?
Yep. What's the big idea, Spark? Why'd you call for this meeting? What's the big idea? You nearly blew my cover, idiot. I told you to put the compass and navigation map somewhere safe, not out in the open for any fool to discover. The Master has gone to great lengths to secure information about whereabouts of Exodar. You could have blown the entire operation, including the cover on of our spy on the inside. Relax, Spark. I have it under control. We'll strip the mine of Exodar. What? We'll strip mine the Exodar right out from under him. I got mixed up pretty badly there. Making both you and I very, very rich in the process. And relax. Do you know what Kael'thas does to those that fail him, Giesel? Eternal suffering and pain. Do not screw this up, fool. Our Blood Mist scouts have located our contact. The fool Velen will soon leave himself open and defenseless, long enough for us to strike. Now get out of my sight before I vaporize you. Yes, sir. It won't happen again. Interesting. I just looked over. I'm getting a phone call that is just a bunch of zeros. So I'm going to guess that's probably somebody trying to mask their number or a robot. And they're calling me to warn me that they're going to take over the world. All right. Travel on back to the Admiral. Spark is the traitor. What's this one all about? Is that where the yep, that's the Exodar. Duh. Man, I love this game. Probably gonna have to kill a few of these to just get through here. I'm not joking. If I was to create the BOA gear I needed for this character, these guys would be chump change. And again, it's come to a point where it's just not fun for me anymore using BOA gear. I'm kind of sick of it. Makes the game even easier than it already is. Okay. This game used to be hard. Used to be challenging, and now it's just like, meh. So, needless to say, I forego BOA gear in favor of a more challenging experience. One that is more challenging than it would be. Another Shadowpriest. Yeah. Well, okay, never mind. Not a Shadowpriest. What level are you? Level 8. Never mind. Hasn't been able to even choose her talent tree yet. Yeah, I was just going to say, he's going to attack me. I just looked over there. Two priests freaking teaming up on a freaking character, though? Holy crap. No pun intended, of course. Oh, bugger off. These guys are freaking everywhere. Look at this. Can you guys, I don't know, go away? Like I said, I'm probably going to have to kill a bunch of them just to get past. But then again, I probably could have just gone up and around. But where's the fun in that? Right? Right. I do need to record another episode of Skyrim, for sure. This episode won't release right away. I think I need to give the first episode some time to actually be out. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Let's talk to her first. Get that all done.
Greetings.
You found something? I can't read these runes, but I know someone who can. Adamant, could you please take a look at this tablet and try to decipher the runes? Of course, anything for you, darling. Whoa. Are they a thing? Night elf and a dwarf? That's awesome. For some reason I can't. Why? Alright, let me look at the tablet. Naga warlord? Oh dear. I mean, oh dear. Well, you aren't going to like what I have to tell you, young Missy. This tablet is a Naga communication. Their leader, Warlord Sristiz, has ordered his Naga to take the rest of the island by force. And it looks like he's got reinforcements coming from Nazjatar. We've got to do something about this. Thank you, Adamant. I think I know just the person for the job. There we go. Elune be praised, the restless spirits may find tranquility after all. A Naga invasion would be disastrous, Lexia. I've seen... What the freaking frick? Oh, you... dude. I was in the middle of something, and you guys just had to show up. Get out of your mount, you...
Need help?
That traitor is going to wish he never messed with the Alliance Naval Command. I can't believe it. It was the gnome all along. I should have known. Spark must be brought to justice. I need you to go down to the beach and find that deceitful gnome. Once you find him, get whatever information you can out of him. If a high-ranking official of the Alliance has committed treasonous acts, who knows how many others are corrupt? And Lexia, use force if you have to.
Be careful.
Alright, these people are just going to keep talking to these characters. My pappy would be proud. His boy strikes it big at the first set of the Night Elf ruins he comes across. With your help, of course. Yes, don't worry. I won't leave you out of the discovery. Your name is Lexia, right? They'll learn all about you in Ironforge. I was just going to say, you discovered. No. That was all me, bruh. Okay? I don't need you taking... See, this is what I'm talking about. I can't even get this quest because people are constantly just talking to her. Oh, God. Alright, well, I don't have time to wait here. I'm just going to go and do this. Why did Blizzard do that? Why didn't they just make different instances of the characters so that way, you know, it didn't affect you? Don't tell me. Oh, no. I need to talk to him. Don't talk to him. He's mine.
My, you're a tall one.
Oh, for... dude. Oh, this is slowing down progress. I'm going to go sell my stuff first. This is ridiculous. I don't know why there's so many people here. Never would have guessed that this many people were still, you know, like, starting new characters and whatnot. Like, come on. Come on. This is ridiculous. really Blizzard's fault. They didn't program this right. Okay.
Hey there.
Right, you are gonna buy all my crap. Because it is all crap. Ooh, that is a tailoring one. I'm gonna keep that, obviously. That's a quest item. That's cooking. I need these. Sell. Thank you. And we'll sort.
See you later.
Good. Oh wait, that's right. I could buy bags. That's 4 silver a piece though. And if I'm gonna start making them, then I'm not gonna even bother. All right, can I get something from you? I can only get that. Where's the bag? When can I start making bags? 45? I'm barely getting anything from these
Safe
guys.
travels.
I'm barely getting any kind of linen cloth. What in the freaking frick? A Naga invasion would be disastrous, Lexia. I've seen what Naga can do, and I would not want to see such a catastrophe befall any being. If I were to guess, this warlord Shristiz will be hidden in a cave, probably along the coast to the west. Find warlord Shristiz and put an end to his reign.
Go in peace.
Now, can I go talk to this midget? Go away. Go away. I need to talk to him. I need to finish this. And he's gonna die. I'm just gonna help kill him. Maybe it'll do something. I don't know. Just so I can finish the... There we go. Ha! Didn't even need to talk to him. Boom. But then again, that kind of ruins the quest. The dialogue, that is.
Well met.
Incredible! This was all part of their master plan. This information must reach the king and your own leaders. The implications are staggering. Ooh, there's a mace. Yeah, but yeah, I'd rather go with the staff. I think I just see Shadowpriest having staff, not mace. You must get this information to your people, Lexia. While your brave acts have certainly slowed down the plans of Kael'thas and his Dark Master, the attacks will undoubtedly continue. Take the traitor's communication to your leaders. They must see this for themselves. Perhaps they will be able to better understand some of what was written.
Light bless you.
Alright, first things first, though, we gotta go find this warlord. And I'm gonna go out this way. I'm not gonna swim around anymore. Can you imagine if I just did one quest at a time? Oh, man, this would take forever. I'm not, and I'm not saying that it's not supposed to take a while. I mean, we're reading the quest logs here. Or basically reading a book. You don't read multiple pages at a time of a book, do you? Right? But I think the only reason that I would do one quest at a time is so that I don't forget what's happening in each quest. And I think, they're not terribly hard to remember. So we should be okay. We should be fine. No problem. I'm gonna have to look that up and see if anybody else has gotten a phone call from all zeros. And it's not even dashes in between either. And I think it's more zeros than an actual phone number has. So I'm gonna have to take a look at that, see if anybody's ever gotten a phone call from that, see what it is. I don't answer my phone unless it's somebody I know or a number that I know. I don't answer it. Don't even bother. But yeah, so if I did one quest at a time, it would certainly take much longer, but, it'd be a different experience for sure. there'd be a lot of walking back and forth instead of walking out once, then going back and turning them all in. But again, you know, it's not hard to remember what what each quest is while I'm doing it. So, oh right, she's in, or he, excuse me, he, she, I don't know. The warlord is in a cave, and I'm walking above it. So I wonder if it's down there. I'm looking at this right up over here. What in God's name was that noise that my character just made? She sounded like it was an attempt to be very angry or something. Yeah, this is it. This is the entrance. Tides Hollow. Try and get me. Try and get me. You can't get me, can you? No, you can't. You have to... Oh, okay. All right. Come back. Come back. You're going to screw up my freaking mind flame. You idiot.
The name is Lexia. Hear me roar. I'm here to kill your warlord master.
Ice cold milk. What were you doing with milk? Why did that one have milk on it? Have they abducted the cows too? Where's... Okay, I'm pretty sure that the warlord might be on the pedestal over there. I could be completely wrong. Probably am. There's even a lower part. I don't think the warlord is actually up here. I think it might actually be down there. Let's yeah, let's hop down here. See if this is that's the case. Bam! There he is. Got him. Wait a second. Shadow form. Oh my god, I didn't even realize. Oh, good. They actually don't separate the frickin'... Because before, when you change the shadow form, has that been there the whole time and I've just been stupid? I think it has been, and I've just been an idiot. Oh, yes. Increases shadow damage dealt by 10% and reducing your physical damage taken by 10%. Oh, yeah. Has it been there? Seriously, has it really been there this whole time? And I've just been dumb? If it has been, boy, am I dumb. I'm going to go this way. Hopefully I can get out of here this way. Now we're cooking, man. Now we're doing some real damage. 10% is not a huge number, but at this level, it works. It works out. Can I please get out of here? The hell? There's an enemy in the floor. I was like, somebody else has been here. There he is. The druid. Is that a night elf? Night elf druid. What are night elves doing here? This isn't your starting area, dude. What are you doing? Do not try and follow me, and do not try and communicate with me. Thank you. I thought that's what he was going to do. You never know. You never know. Okay, I'm not trying to be rude, but you never know. Let's be honest. Some people are weird. So let me double check this. If I cast Flash Heal, is that going to take me out of shadow form? Nope. How about Power Word Shield? Oh my god, they fixed it. Yes. Yes. Oh, that was always a problem because it would take you out of shadow form, which I guess is somewhat understandable, but it was still a pain in the ass because you had to recast shadow form once you ended up healing yourself. So, thumbs up again. Big thumbs up. So far, I'm not not seeing any problems with being a Shadow Priest. I'm not. I don't know what Jeremy was talking about. Maybe later on, again, in the higher levels, it might be something completely different, and I'm just like, maybe their talents are crap. I don't know. All I know so far, I'm loving it. Healing doesn't take me out of Shadow form. Casting Shield doesn't take me out of Shadow form. When I go into Shadow form, my palette doesn't change down here. It used to. You used to have two sets of abilities in and out of Shadow form, which was kind of annoying because then you had to set up your bar again. But this is just like, now that they've basically really kind of focused each class and each talent tree, that no longer happens. That's amazing. When you're in Shadow form, you're in Shadow form. When you choose Shadow Priest, you have Shadow Priest abilities. I mean, minus this and Flash Heal, but that's about it so far. Everything else seems to be Shadow Priesty. Yeah, no, it just unlocked. I didn't have it this whole time. Okay, so I'm not losing my mind. This was not here before. Yeah, so it must have hit 12 then. It's a bit weird. Mind Vision, Psychic Scream, Void Eruption. I don't know what that is. Void Bolt. I've briefly remember that. Void Form. Activated by casting Void Eruption. Twist your Shadow form with the powers of the Void, increasing shadow damage you deal by 20%, reducing the cooldown on Mind Blast by 3 seconds, and granting an additional 1% haste every 1 second. Your insanity will drain increasingly fast until it reaches 0 and Void form ends. Okay, so it's temporary. There was Mind Sear. There it is. Told you. When Mind Flay deals damage, if the target is affected by your Shadow Word Pain, it deals 30 damage to all nearby targets. That's what I was talking about. The Mind Sear ended up being the ability where it turned your Mind Flay into an AoE, so to speak. Oh, look. This guy's doing this quest now, and so I have to freaking wait again. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, man. Alright, well, let's get a close-up look at her in all purple. See, they even changed the way that it looks. It used to be your character was, like, somewhat transparent when you went into Void form. Now they just turned you purple, which is okay. It actually looks kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. It looks kind of key. I'm sick of seeing people with this crap. I really am. Because you're not driving it. You're in the passenger seat. So what does that mean? With Warlord Sriztiz dead, the possibility of Naga invasion is now only a distant memory. We are safe for the time being. I must admit, I was wrong to think badly of you, Lexia. You thought badly of me? When did she think badly of me? You have shown that you are nothing like the filth that was Archimond. Accept this as a gift from the Night Elves. I was going to say natives. I was like, natives. Alright, let's go back to Azure Watch and see what this mail is. It's probably something I wasn't able to pick up or something. I don't know. Oh, let's continue to eat this food. It'd be a shame for it to go to waste, especially when it gives you buffs. That's the food you want to eat. The food you want to discard is stuff that really doesn't benefit you at all. I mean, you know, what was it? 2 stamina boost for... Yeah. This stuff does the same thing. There's 2 stamina. I wish it would be like 2 intellect, but, you know. Beggars can't be choosers. Alright, we're finally back to Azure Watch after spending days on the beach. I've garnered quite a suntan. But we're level 12. We got Shadow form. We are a Shadow Priest, baby. And so far, I'm seeing no downside. At all. Power Word Shield's the only thing that costs me mana and Flash Heal. But that's it. Those are the only 2 abilities. All my actual abilities for my class are non-existent for mana costs. I love it. No mana cost at all. It's brilliant. Makes it a little bit more fair.
Arcanon Poros.
Exarch Menelaus. Menelaus. There you go. I was like, sound it out, man. Exarch Menelaus takes the letter from you and begins to read it. Damn them all to the nether. They've had a spy watching everything that we've done. And for how long? I will notify Velen at once. You've done us a great service, Lexia. Be on guard, as I will be contacting you once the Prophet has given me instruction as what to do.
Remember the lessons of the past.
I guess I wasn't too far off with that accent. Not too far off at all. I am impressed by myself. There's trainers everywhere, but I want the goods guy. He's over here. If somebody sold, besides the auction house, if somebody sold, you know, linen cloth, I would probably buy it, to be honest. 907 mana. Let's sell that. I'll just put that up there in case I need it. Okay, clearly don't need it, really. I forgot to switch out my staff. There you go. Sell that. Okay, this stuff I would put in the bank if I had access to one at the moment.
The lessons of the past.
Maybe once I get to Exodar, there might be access to the bank. I don't see why not. This guy. Go away with your crap.
May the light embrace you.
Good day, Lexiar. Are you interested in renting a hippogriff? So you need to go to the Exodar. That's going to be a bit of a trip. But don't worry. I have a way to get you there very quickly. For a small fee, you can rent one of my hippogriffs to fly you to the Exodar. Taking the hippogriff is a faster, not to mention safer, alternative for someone carrying an important message. If you'd like to take a ride, speak to me again, and I'll make the arrangements.
Dionys Haka. Be well.
Just take me to the Exodar, fool! I think one thing I'm going to try and do as well is end the episodes with no quests, so that way we're not questioning, you know, what the quests are. Even though we can reread them, it's kind of not the point. I don't want to have to reread them. You know, each episode should be an adventure in its own right. You know what I mean? Man, it's been years, though, since I've been to the Exodar. This place is crazy purple and pink. All right. Riding trainer. Is there a riding trainer here? Oh, talk to this guy. Oi. Oh, there's a mailbox. Let's go to the mailbox first. Oh, that's where all that stuff went. Let's recover all that and then just, you know, sell it. Speaking of selling it, right here. General goods guy is right there. Bag vendor. Wish I would or could. But I don't really. I mean, look at this. We got the 10 slot and then the 12 slot. It's 9 gold. I don't have any money. I mean, I could send money from my character, my other characters, but nah. Let's see. There's Stable Master class, other continents outside of Azurmist Isle. Yeah. There's the Hippogriff Master, the Guild Master and Vendor. Damn it. Do you guys have riding trainers here? Isn't Exodar supposed to be one of the main cities? You know, it's kind of sad, though. We have all these main cities, and nobody uses them. Can you imagine if this place was filled? I bet you when Burning Crusade came out, this place was hopping, man. It was the center of the new race, and everybody was here. But I guess, really, I mean, is there a bank? There is a bank, isn't there? There's got to be a bank.
The Legion's end draws near.
Okay, so I'm going to go to the bank after this so I can put that stuff away.
Trade?
So you've brought Kellen's list. Excellent. I was hoping to receive this today. Let's see what she needs. Nerguni reads over the list and begins placing various items in a box. That's most of what she requested. The pieces of the beds are simply too large to be delivered by Hippogriff, but I'll make arrangements to have them sent by wagon. Here's the box, Lexia. That should be enough to for Kellen to get the inn up and running. Let her know that she can keep sending in orders as as the need arises. Azure Watch urgently needs a place to care for the wounded and put up any travelers they receive. When you're ready to return to Azure Watch, seek out Stephanos near the seat of the Naru in Exodar.
Remember,
I know where he is, okay? You don't need to tell me. I got loud footsteps. I mean, they are hooves, basically, so, you know, they're gonna be loud. I'm like a horse. Alright, so the bank is over there? I have to go through this big archway? I don't have to. I'm just gonna go over it. Is the... That's... Okay. Hold on a second. Where the heck is the bank? Ah, it's right here. I am an idiot. Clear as day, there's a sign with coins on it. I wonder what that place is. Exodar Peacekeeper. Ah, guards.
greetings, friend.
Greetings. So I could actually get an extra bag space, but I don't have any extra bags, so... That's a quest item. That goes in. That goes in. Let's see. Anything else? No.
May your
We're good.
days be long and your hardship.
Just all that stuff. Wait, who am I bringing this to? Oh, there's somebody standing outside the Exodar right now that I have to deliver that to. Okay, well, I'll just take this back.
Open your heart to the light.
Where are you headed, priest? So you're headed back to Azure Watch with this package? No problem at all, priest. Just speak with me again and we'll get you on your way with those supplies. If I remember correctly, Azure Watch's hippogriff master is Zaldan. Hippogriff. If you've spoken to him before, then you can take one of my hippogriffs to him. It's a good lesson to know. Hippogriffs are always trained to fly to their capital city, but they'll only take you to a remote hippogriff master after you've already been there. Since you arrived on one of Zaldan's hippogriffs, you can also use that route to return to Azure Watch with the caregiver's supplies.
Be kind to those less
So,
fortunate.
this is the
Each day
point at
is a
which
blessing.
actually I would have learned if I did this quest much earlier, and I'm like a completely new player, that these flight paths are connected and so on and so forth. So, there you go. So, in midst of all the story, they also teach you game mechanics. How smart. Smells like Dad is cooking with onions. Because I can smell it. Oh my god, go away. Why do so many people have this thing? That is not the same guy. That's a different person.
May I be of service?
This is obnoxious. Welcome back, Lexia. Was Norguni, that is a really hard name to say for some reason. Was Norguni able to gather everything on this list? Boy, tongue twister. Handing over the box, you tell the caregiver that Nurguni is making arrangements to have the larger items delivered by wagon. Splendid. Now I'll finally be able to set up some beds and a first aid station so that we can better treat the wounded, and any survivors we encounter. I can't thank you enough for your help, Lexia. You have my thanks, and that of the Azure Watch's Vindicators.
Safe.
It was terrible. That was terrible, terrible reading. Terrible attempt at an accent. I don't know what it was. The attempt at the higher pitched voice was really messing me up for some reason. I don't know why. Seriously, can I get a riding trainer somewhere? Anywhere? At all? Cloth and leather merchant, weapons, armor. No. Like, there's no riding trainer in Exodar. Exeter. I thought, I mean, it's a main city, technically. One of them. They've got everything else. They got a bank. You know? Like, come on. Guys. Riding trainers. People are riding around their mounts all over the place. This, I could be riding right now. And making this trip much shorter. But they have no riding trainers. At least the guard didn't know if they did or not. That was my last bit of water. It's a good thing though. We only got 15 minutes left in the in this episode. What now? What's going on with those? What happened? What'd you guys do? Okay. I don't know why those were lit up. I haven't leveled or anything. So, it was a bit ridiculous. I know you can hear those key presses in the microphone. My bad. Again, I know I said this in the last episode, but it's so awesome, this music. It's very trancey. I like it. I like it a lot. Riding trainer, right here, as I freaking live and breathe. This is what I was looking for. Level 20, of course. I should know it. I should know that by now. Of course I can get it level 20. Though, again, there is a mount that exists where you can ride at level 1. It's a little faster than running, but, you know, still. Anyway. Alec Breeder. Terralius adjusts his eye patch to look at you. This is the best we can offer, the Hand of Argus? Terralius sighs. Alright, let me have a look at those orders. Is he crazy, entrusting someone like this to some no-name Draenei youngling? Just remember this, kid. You'll never make it at the Hand of Argus. You don't have the guts. I guess I'll have to humor him this time. Speak with Vorkan at Kessel's Crossing on Blood Mist Isle. Just follow the road north from here, and when it forks, just keep on going north.
May your days be long and your hardships few.
So, level 20. Gotta be level 20. So now we're heading on to Blood Mist Isle. We passed by it before, but we're heading on to Blood Mist Isle, which is up over here, as you guys know. Also, I gotta discover this, so that way I can get the achievement. Oh, you guys again. I feel like I'm playing Skyrim right now because of your attempts, because I'm constantly having the Dark Brotherhood trying to kill me. Hey, now she looks bad. Look at this, too, man. Oh, oop, too far. Look at you. Not gonna lie, looks kind of hot. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, so in Skyrim, I'm constantly having the Dark Brotherhood trying to kill me. So that's very reminiscent of what just happened. Everybody's trying to kill me. Definitely a long walk, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's alright. No problem. It's fine. So, we look a little different today. We got some new equipment. Nothing mind-blowing, but we've gained 4 levels. Almost 5, actually. We're going to hit 5, no doubt, before we end this. Again. You can try all you want, man. It's not going to help you. I am destroying your face hole. Like, if enough of those guys show up along my little journey here, I'll level up. They don't know. They don't know what they're facing. They have no idea. The only reason I have some difficulty doing a Russian accent is because it's hard to know when to roll your R's and when not to, because they don't always roll their R's as far as I can tell. As far as I've understood, you know, listening to the way some Russians speak with the accent, they don't always roll their R's. So it's just like, I don't know if I'm doing it right. I think at that point I'm just being insulting, but, you know, whatever. Nobody's perfect. I think I did an okay job, though, don't you? I hope you guys think I did okay. But I will try to maintain adding voices to the characters, because I think that'll definitely, certainly make this more interesting. Either it'll sound good, or it'll sound so bad that maybe somebody will finally leave a comment and be like, you suck. Of course, now that I say that, if Huffman reads this, he'll just do it anyway, just to be Huffman. So, I'm going to turn this in, and no doubt it'll be enough to hit level 13.
The Legion will fall.
Yeah, that would... Again, I say it again. That's the guy who plays Illidan. He clearly got hired to do other characters. Well, you made it this far. Let's put you to work before you get too bloodied up.
Remain vigilant.
The way that the text was laid out, it seems like he's kind of like a pirate. Anyway, we hit 13. What do you know? All right, I'm actually gonna sit down in front of the fire. Trying to get a good shot here. There you go. But I think we're gonna end the video here. We hit 13, so we got 5 levels today, or in this episode anyway. And we're looking even more badass / sexy at the same time. But we got our Shadowpriest form, our Shadow form, I should say. So we got all our Shadowpriest abilities. I'm loving the changes, okay? I'm not spending a dime of mana, you know, casting any of my spells. Whereas before, it was like, you know, you used your mana. It wasn't terrible, but you still used it. So this is great. I'm happy. I'm glad. I don't use any mana. I love it. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for joining me for this chapter, as we're going to call it. Calling them chapters, not episodes. And I hope you guys enjoyed the story that we were able to uncover today. Very interesting. The Draenei have caused... Just them landing here inadvertently have caused so many problems for the native creatures and people of this area. So it kind of sucks. But, you know, hopefully we can right the wrongs as we go along doing quests for people. But if you like this episode, hit that thumbs up button. If you dislike it because I'm all purple, hit the thumbs down. Subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to check the links in the video description below, especially the one for Extra Life. Trying to raise $200 for my local children's hospital, and I could really use your help. Don't worry if you can't give, though. It's only $200. We have all year to get it. So, and I can promise you that we will get it. No doubt about it. But, if you can donate, don't hesitate to. Until next time, guys, I'm Adam Wolf. This is World of Warcraft, and I will see you guys in the next one.